Have you ever watched a pre-workout review and thought, how are they testing and reviewing a pre-workout every day? You're not crazy. Pre-workout reviews are one of the main things I do, but it's not the only thing I do. Now, these days I try to upload every day, but you may have noticed it's not a pre-workout review every day. The way I test pre-workouts is I use it at least 3 times, and even after that I keep it, and I keep at least a few servings to see if it still holds up. And sometimes I use it more than just 3 times. But when I see these channels and they do like reviews, and they do 1 review every day, 1 pre-workout review, that's great. But are they really testing it? Because I don't think I can use a pre-workout every day and give my experience on it without having it affected, especially with like the tolerance. Because say I use pre-workout every day, right? I'm not using the same level of pre-workout. It can range from like a normal pre-workout with minimal caffeine to something with high energy and crazy, like out of this world level. But when I see these channels and they do like a review every day and it's a pre-workout review, they're not really testing it. I don't think so, because as I explained, I touched upon this like a little bit, doing it and uploading it every day, like how are they testing it? Are they just taking 1 serving? And how can you really feel that pre-workout unless you have like super special genetics that let you have no tolerance to stimulants and pre-workout formulas, and it just smacks you and gives you like a crazy head euphoria or whatever, and you're like, oh my god, this is incredible stuff. I'm not talking about honesty either. Ask these reviewers, ask them if they, how are they testing it, and it's fine if they're using it once and then reviewing it and repeating it after like not even 20 hours the next day. Great, like as long as they admit that too, right? Honesty is honestly the best currency you can have in this day and age. Being transparent about what you use, what you do, and how you strategize with reviews. And I don't qualify as like the leader of reviewers or something. I am honestly just speaking what I see, and from my heart I can see that reviews are great for the short term. Like when you're getting on YouTube and you're starting out, it's a very niche and focused market. There's not that many people who will watch reviews, and if there are, like, do they have time to watch every single one? So even if you have like 100,000 subscribers, reviews are such a small door. It's nice to do, but I don't think it's the whole picture. And for me, my whole picture is to engage and entertain you guys, and in exchange I would get lots of views, lots of exposure, because I think, well, it is a fact that attention is a currency. But as long as you don't ruin your morals and your ethics, like I have a foundation, I do things like this way, that way. See you, bro.
Have a good day.
You too, man. And I started out saying one thing, no BS, no sponsored reviews, and just full-on transparency. And this has been like my foundation. I've always said this, I've always followed it, it's always been like my blueprint. If a review company said, hey, we'd like to review this, or we'd like you to review this, in exchange we'll give you a free product, I always say, fine, but it'll be my own words. But I don't accept everything. Some things I see it and I'm like, well, you see the formulas, you know the ingredients, and after some time you understand what each one does, and you can tell what's BS and what's not. A lot of companies just have a lot of talk. But in terms of reviews, how honest and transparent and effective can it be to take a pre-workout every day and do a full-on review? Even after like 3 servings, I use it again. I'm like, this isn't what I remember. It's not as good as I remember, especially because we get like new pre-workouts almost on a new every month we get new pre-workouts, right? Almost. It's like every day there's something new, but I mean mainly every month or every few months there's something that lines up with what we want. Incredible energy, incredible focus, or maybe it's just something that stands out for us. And some of this new stuff comes out, and it takes over the rankings, the top 10. It makes a noise in the community of stim junkie pre-workout enthusiasts. And the stuff that was hitting hard a year ago is no longer the same. Maybe the batches aren't the same, the quality isn't the same, or it's a reformulation, or simply we just have better products these days compared to before. So something always changes, and a lot of good pre-workouts are still around. There's still some good ones that came out like a year ago that's still good today, and it's still, the top 10 for whatever, the strongest overall, the best overall, whatever. So saying something like, using it once and then calling it what it is and then using the next pre-workout, is that really a review? And when we're talking about reviews, there's different kinds. There's like first impressions. You can do a review after one serving, that's fine. But being transparent is important. But I think essentially people are reviewing and releasing every day. It's like, what's your goal? Are you, okay, maybe you're being honest in your reviews about the experience, but what you used yesterday, isn't that affecting the experience you're using with the pre-workout you're using today? It does. It does. But the question you should be asking yourselves is questions in general. When you see a review, what is this person saying? Is it being honest? And how frequent are these reviews coming out? Maybe it's 100% honest. I'm not saying it's not honest, but seeing what is coming out on a daily basis, and it's only like one thing. It's only pre-workout reviews. And with me, I'm not doing pre-workout reviews every day. I'm having conversations. I'm seeing how I can improve myself, not how I can increase my sales. And funny enough, when you're not trying to increase sales, you increase sales when you're not trying so hard. And I think it's kind of an ironic thing when you have these reviews coming out every day. It's like, what's their agenda? And how is it still effective for them every day? But that's what I mentioned in my previous videos, is don't trust anyone, not even me. What's the agenda? And what's the whole picture that's going on here in terms of their channel, their reviews, and their usage? Are they being transparent? Are you listening to the right people? Information overload. We get lots of information these days, and I can talk about this for a while, but at the end of the day, you as the viewer get to decide who to trust, and it's up to you guys to have this kind of framework in mind where it's like, what's the agenda, and is this guy being transparent, and as transparent as I would like him to be. Honesty is the best thing.